Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we could discuss Nightbreed. So I watched this on the 4K Blu-ray release from Scream Factory, which has the director's cut and the theatrical cut. And for the sake of this review, even though I did check out both of them, this review mostly has to do with the director's cut. So this is about a guy who has these terrible, haunting visions and nightmares of this, this alternate dimension, this, monster world. It's populated by all these just, really crazy, intense looking characters. He goes to see a psychiatrist to get help, but not only does he not get help, but this psychiatrist, played by David Cronenberg, happens to be a serial killer. And he's not only going to not help our guy, but he's also going to try to frame him for all the murders, which leads to our character dying. And instead of going to heaven or hell or the void, he goes into that alternate dimension monster world, that was in his dreams. And that's the basic plot here where things start to take off. So I liked the story. I thought it was competent and interesting. But for me, as good as that was, the real draw here was just the atmosphere and the world. I could just totally almost zone out and just appreciate this movie just as an experience, the visuals, and there's so much attention to detail, especially once you cross over into the monster world. So even scenes that were kind of brief had just there was so much attention to detail. Everything just felt fleshed out. And I'm not just talking about big stuff either, like the makeup and stuff like that, although the practical effects in this are amazing. The monster designs are so diverse and so deep, and they're each so unique and creative, and that's amazing. And then they're practical stunt pieces. It's the special effects are amazing, but the visuals are great too. The costumes and the production design, the set design, everything here to me it really creates an atmosphere that I can get lost in, and I wish I could see 1,000 stories that took place in the monster world. So this release from Scream Factory has the director's cut on Blu-ray, and then it has the theatrical cut on Blu-ray and 4K with a new 4K scan. It's got a ton of extras, a feature-length documentary, director's commentary, behind-the-scenes featurettes, behind-the-scenes stuff like special effects work and unused special effects footage, trailers. There's just a ton of stuff here. It's an amazing package. I think it's 4 discs. So it's just a really great package. I thought the movie was great, good performances, good story, but for me it was about the visuals and the vibe and the atmosphere. I just think this is such a unique, creative movie, and just an example of how deep horror is, that this has humor and it has some scary parts and it's got action. It's just a really interesting movie that just really kind of drew me in. That's my review for Nightbreed. If you like this review, please do check out my I'm sorry, I'm really high. Check out my YouTube channel for hundreds of more reviews. Check out my website, markfusion.com, for thousands and thousands of movie reviews. But thank you so much for watching this one, and sorry that I got too high and messed it up at the end. But I do appreciate you watching this review of Nightbreed. Thanks, and hopefully I'll see you soon.